Question you have to ask yourself, are you better at playing open guard or are you better at passing guard? Open guard, what's better, your guard or passing guard?
Both suck, but I'd say probably passing guard.
Passing guard, which means that it sucks less
Yes.
than the open guard.
Yes, sir. Open guard.
Open guard.
Open guard.
No decision made at this point.
Got it. Okay, so it's okay.
It used to be passing guard, but I'm getting swept now trying to pass.
So once again, what do you do better, pass or guard?
Pass. Guard.
Guard. Pass.
I guard now.
Okay, so this is okay. So we're gonna so better at guard, passing. It's gonna constantly be something that you're always developing. You're never gonna master passing. You're just gonna either get really comfortable in understanding how to move and so forth, or you're gonna be playing better open guard. So the question is which position that you're better at. So considering that everybody's better at open guard, we're going to go a little bit of passing, okay? The whole thing here, what I want to do in closed guard, okay, which essentially the bottom person is trying to control my posture. It's very, very important that you guys understand that you have to have posture, okay? From closed guard, what I like to do is I like to have my feet alive. It took a while for me to develop this because here I have a lot more hip mobility. I can get my legs up this way here as compared to this. Here, everything is all in my like lower kind of calf and lower part of your quads. I don't have a lot of mobility here. Here I do, okay? And you have a higher posture. The objective of the bottom person that's playing guard is to break the posture, okay? However you want to do, whether cross collar, same side collar. The legs are very important for the bottom person because he wants to get a higher guard. Yes, so now as he begins to kind of lift his head and crunch forward, the legs begin to play a huge role in breaking the posture. This hand will even go higher, so even higher. Yes, so you get like a Travis grip and he pulls down. And yes, and now I got kind of a problem here, okay? So, number one, don't let him do it when you're passing guard. How you not do that is you keep your head up in posture, okay? When he's reaching, okay, I want to control his hand here, okay? My objective is to use this to pull and to push, okay? So I have a kickstand, okay? And this hand, obviously, I'm not going to just hold on to it because he's probably going to free it. And I'm going to go either to the belt or to the hip here. So I'm going to have my head up and I'm looking up, okay? And I want to control that hip as I want to begin to rotate my hips as my left leg comes up. And you see his guard is already opening here, okay? And I'm constantly looking up. Because even with this pressure right here, if I look down, watch what happens to my upper body. Keep. See that? Yeah, without you regripping. Watch, keep it, look, watch. The second my head goes down, my posture breaks, okay? So what I want to do is I want to frame his tailbone with my right knee, my left knee post out, so I can turn my hip and I turn my blade of my hip into where his guard basically essentially consists of the key, which is his feet together, okay? So to make it simple, kickstand here, slack out, post, okay? Hand on the hip, okay? He has his hand on my collar, okay? And I'm gonna shrug and look up. This hand is gonna put pressure on his hip. So that now I'm gonna open the knee left, right knee slides in, left, and then here my foot comes up, and my left hip is where his feet connect, and I have a lot of pressure. I arch my back, and then I bow my back. The second that this happens here, I wanna push his knee down here, okay? All right, and I know what you're saying. There's a knee right here. It happens. This knee is either there or is either there. If he slides his knee in, it's not a problem. I just want to begin to fold his knees together like a fetus. Grab his head, and I want to be able to pass here, 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 and here by rolling my hips and getting through and getting my legs through. But what you're just going to do, just real basic, you're going to use this post right here. He's got my hand on the hip. I'm up lower my hips and arch my back. But this stays framing. I'm gonna put weight on my left knee. My right knee comes in here, and then I'm gonna start turning my hip here. The second that I feel his feet open, pull him in, and this, yes, I can go this way here, right here. Goes from under, get my chest drops. Left hand controls the head. And this foot gets out before I remove this staple here. Okay? So here, 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 and here. Okay? So one more time. Put your head that way. And one like this. Here, posture. My arch, and I'm using my left hand. Arch, push. Here, as I walk it back, as my body bows, my left elbow pushes down, my left knee drops. As my body drops here. Now if you notice here, I don't have my foot out dangling here. My right knee and thigh are jamming up his leg. My right hand has an underhook, and I'm using this left leg as a hook so that I can keep this here. And then I'm gonna walk him to the right, to the right, to the right, and I keep folding him over like a fetus where his knees are away. One more time, head that way. Here, and hip, and I keep my back in line, and my everything is aligned, my head, because I don't need to look down. So from here, left knee, right, left knee, right knee, go up, here, slide it over, drop the chest, right hand gets the underhook. Because if I don't have the underhook, he's got the underhook. Yeah, and I want to jam that up, okay? From here, pressure, this leg right here is not out like this. I'm not doing this. I have this in, and then my right leg goes over, and then I go here. And I start sliding down towards his hips. With my hip, and then get him folded over away from me, because from here what I'm going to do is, and this is going to be the second part, I'm going to get my knee over his bottom leg as I keep walking this, and he's in this chiropractor position here. It's uncomfortable. I'm going to feel his probably top leg wanting to straighten, push, and get into the knot. It's fairly simple, but you got to fold him away like a fetus, okay? So, one last time, it's going to be very simple. You're gonna make a kickstand, left hand on the hip. Rotate your hip, open the guard, push his elbow or his knee down with your elbow, slide your knee over here, drop your chest, get the side control, and just stop here. For those of you who are a little more advanced, right elbow at the hip, and you're gonna just walk this way here, and you align yourself here, because when you fold them like a fetus, you trigger reactions here. So John, what would you feel that you would want to do from here?
I'd try and start going that, strengthen out.
Yes. As I staple that right here. Because here, I'm going to walk that arm forward, okay? And it becomes fairly more simple to mount that way. But for those of you who are brand new, don't do that. For those of you who feel like you want to try that, pull them away like a fetus. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Alright, let's do this.
What's that?
And then, can you do it, John? And, you know what? John, let's call John. Together, and then you're gonna watch, right, sir? Okay, good. Yeah. Stop, close guard. So you're gonna do 1, 1, 1.